Good evening, friends. How are we all doing tonight? I don't know why my screens have all messed up. Where are my screens gone? Where are they? We've got this one. That one's working. We're on the wrong screen. This one. This is where we are. This is where we are. Oh my god, that was the bad start to tonight's stream. I've been rushing, trying to get here on time. I hope you're all well. Here we are. Finally here. We're gonna get started. I'm like freaking out. I don't know why. I'm like, why is the stream not working? And I think we need to just adjust our count on the Arceus as well, because I feel like the Arceus hunt numbers are not right. So bear with me, friends. I hope you're all well. Danny, Joe, Stella, Shadow, how are we all doing tonight? Christian, good to see you. Phoenix, Brian, I hope you are all well. And I'm so sorry about this, friends. I just need to check what we were on with our Arceus. 800 was where we were with Arceus. So all I need to do is change this counter, and then we should be good to rock and roll and get on with these hunts tonight. And hopefully we'll find a shiny tonight. It would be nice if we could find a shiny, because we've not had any luck in our... Right, there we go. Okay, all fixed, all fixed, all good, all good, all good. Red Rojo, Philip, how are we doing? Gentle, how are we? I hope you're all well. Tonight we get both shinies. I would love it if we get both shinies tonight. It would be amazing if we can do, but we'll have to wait and see. I felt so confident about coming in and getting starter shinies this morning, but still no joy. But we will persist tonight. So let's start this all off. Let's go. I feel confident. We're going to get one of them tonight. Hopefully we do. Have a good shiny hunt, Sky. Tomboy, thank you so much, Sky. And Ronan, how are we doing? After months of hunting, I caught shiny Totodile. Nice, mate. That is awesome to hear. Super happy you've managed to catch it. Ah, months of hunting as well, mate. That is so good. Maybe that is going to be a sign for tonight. Maybe we get one of these. Be so good if we can. Hopefully. No DEOXYS to start us off with, but that's all right. No Arceus to start us off with, but that's still all right. It's all good. Ace, how are we doing? I hope you're well. We're never going to get the shiny on the first time round. Ins, how are we doing, mate? Long time no see. Hope you do. I hope we had a nice afternoon, mate. Did you catch a break single small? No, mate. We got nothing, mate. Veda, how are we doing? Finished the research paper. Awesome to hear. I hope it went well in the end. And great to see you as well tonight. I hope you had a good weekend out of all of doing that, and managed to do something fun alongside it. Cacao Cac, how are we doing? I hope you are well. Thank you so much for the message, and thanks for joining the stream today. I hope you enjoy it with the rest of us. Mighty, good evening. How are you doing? Chloe, good evening to you. I hope you're well. Stella, love the enthusiasm. We've got to keep it. We've got to keep it up. I feel like it's the only way to summon these shinies. Otherwise, we're going to be in for a long night. But it's all good. It's all good. We'll get there. We'll get there in the end. Matt, how are you doing? Hopefully the shiny hunt is better than the one earlier. Yes, mate. I am hoping so. Hopefully it is. I just feel like they're never going to show now, those starters. It's almost like, are they actually shiny locked? Nah, they're not shiny locked. But, you know, it does cross your mind. It feels like you're doing something wrong. It's at like one point, like, it was nice to just do that catch in the middle to make sure that everything was kind of... They were different Pokemon. We've got the shiny jacket on tonight. I've resorted to the shiny jacket to try and summon these, but... we got to try everything we can. But I hope you had a nice afternoon, Matt, and great to see you as always. Everyone got their tea and biscuits. I've got some tea here tonight. I've got my tea already, all tea, but no biscuits. But I've got my tea, so hopefully that might pull us through tonight. Hostage Myth, I hope you're ready though, and I hope you're doing well as well tonight. Right, that's that one, and we need this one. Since we're close to Arceus 20% mark, 30% is 1,227. So we're creeping up there with it. We are. Ronan, as always, mate, thank you so much for the insights on this, keeping us up to date with where we are in the hunt. Danny, I'm doing all right. A little bit rushed at the start of the stream, just because I was like 2 minutes out and my computer decided to crash, and then I had to open everything up again. It was like all nice and relaxed, and then my webcam sometimes, if it disconnects the USB, if it gets knocked at all, it disconnects, and anytime you reconnect it, it crashes my computer. It's so annoying. So I've got to be like trying to getting everything set back up. So I was like literally rushing just before the stream started, so that's why I didn't have everything in place. But I'm doing all right, Danny. It's good to see you as always, and I hope you are doing well and had a nice afternoon and having a nice day. Firefly, how are we doing? Sending some shiny luck your way. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. We definitely need it tonight. Muffin, how are we doing, mate? I hope you're well. Definitely getting the shiny tonight. Got the swag on, haters gone. That's the motto tonight, mate. We've got to get it. Back for round 2. Professor Ock, how was your afternoon, mate? I hope it was good, and great to see you as always. Right, that's the DEOXYS not got. Maiden green just for this hostage myth. That's exactly what I've got. Exactly, we're drinking the same. Maybe it brings us a bit of luck tonight. We'll be doing well tonight, mate. Michael, I'm doing really good, mate. I'm looking forward to this hunt, so I hope you're having a great start to your week, and great to see you as always. Phoenix, how are we doing? I hope you're good. Philip, doing a shiny hunt. Sandile in my violet for the shiny live index. Philip, good luck with that. I hope you see the Sandile shine very soon. Keep us up to date with how that hunt is going over there. I hope you manage to get it very quick tonight. Have you got an outbreak, or is it just a sparkling level 3 sandwich? Or are you just going full odds? Been way too long, Prof. Phoenix. Your boy Scar, how are you doing? I hope you're well and having a great day. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. VXR Million, how are we doing? I hope you're well and having a great day yourself. And thanks again as well for joining the stream tonight. I think I filled a shiny type null a few days ago. No, that is... don't say that. I only saw it out the corner of my eye and wasn't sure, as it looks the same as the soft reset over it. I'm now 7k resets. Oh. Sometimes though, it might not have been. It might have just been your mind playing tricks on you. I've done that many times in a shiny hunt where I think, have I just seen the shiny and just soft reset over it? And then the more you think on it, the more you play on it, you kind of convince yourself that you have. So I'm hoping that you haven't. If you didn't get a clear view of it, you can never know. Don't beat yourself up, but 7k resets in is deep. I hope you manage to see it shine tonight. Maybe tonight's the night. And Johnny Hacks, how are we doing, mate? Good to see you. Remember to like the stream. Thank you so much, Johnny. Appreciate it, mate. Yeah, if anyone's coming in and swinging in, do drop a like on the stream if you can. It does really help out. And thanks as always for the reminders, chat, as well. Sparkling level 3, dark and shiny charm. Nice, Philip. That should be nice and easy. T-buddies. Hostage myth. Cheers. It's like the perfect temperature now. See, I was prepared. Just everything went haywire at the end before I went live. Turtle Duck, how are we doing? I hope you're having a great start to your week, mate. Great to see you as always. And Matt, I'm doing fantastic, mate. I just hope to see something shine tonight. I hope you've had a good start to your week. Great to see you as always. Bold Les, how are you doing, mate? Got a random shiny Drowsy today. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Drowsy's a great shiny. Hypno's an even better shiny as well. So are you planning to evolve? Swear I always get shiny when I'm mindlessly playing the game. Mate, it's always the way normally, isn't it? Just wandering around. It's when you least suspect it. Tom Cock, how are you doing? I hope you're good, mate. Went to Temporal Forces pre-release event and pulled a full art walking wake. No way. And a full art Terra EX Farigiraf. Nice, mate. That is wild. Let's go, mate. That is awesome. That is the kind of pre-release we like to hear about. Ronin, in regards to 7-star Charizard, I got a covered cloak Florges ready for it. Very nice, mate. It's going to be good. So bulky Florges. It's definitely going to be able to do the job against the Charizard when it goes live. It's tomorrow night as well, which I keep forgetting about. Dragonstorm, almost certain I failed the shiny Hulucha in Violet, but luckily I already have one. Oh, that's good. But sorry to hear that you did fail it. That's it's always not great when you fail anything, you know, even if it's not like a really big shiny or anything. Any shiny. Tom Colt, you're going to another pre-release this Sunday, mate. I hope you get just as much luck from this one as you just had. I feel like the luck needs to just continue on. Ola, the Charizard is the same Charizard from the first time. Yeah, I presume so. It does state on the original poster for the trio of Terrorids that the moves and the stats and everything are exactly the same. So I'd imagine the sequence in the raid itself will be exactly the same. So I think it'll just be, if you've done it before, you should be fine with this one. Denise, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Good evening to you. How goes the shiny hunt? Oh, it's rough. Today's been a bit rough, to be honest, with the shiny hunts. We've had nothing shine for a long time, so I'm hoping tonight can change that. Only caught a few minutes of the hot gold or silver stream. Yeah, we are so deep in with that now. But it was a very fun stream. It was just, we didn't get the shinies, but that's just sometimes how it goes, isn't it? With these like bigger odds hunts, it's always going to take a little bit of time. Mighty man doing RNG manipulation and glitches like 8F makes me feel like the hacker that created. Wanna cry. By the way, 8F still works. Time to get legendary birds and Mewtwo and make them shiny with 8F. Mighty, good luck with that. Let us know how it goes. I'd love to keep track of how that hunt and how that glitch is going for you, mate. It's really interesting using it on the other Pokemon as well. I have a fancy expensive mug that keeps my tea warm forever. It's hella expensive, but 100% worth it. That sounds epic. I need to get one of those in my life. Now that Mike, you mentioned it, Lee, you were working with healthcare when WannaCry hit, right? Yeah, I was, mate. Yeah, it was a bad time. Yeah, it was super fun. It was the first one I've ever done. Nice, mate. Well, mate, if those polls keep continuing, you're gonna be like, you're gonna have all of the big hits. Dan Squared managed to get a shiny Groudon in Dynamax Adventures. No way, did he? That's amazing. That's super nice. Such a nice shiny as well. Muffin, glad I'm my own boss with a new job now, so I can watch no matter what, as long as it's not crazy busy here. Of being here, mate. We love having you here, we do. And I hope a nice work day just that goes nice and easy for you today as well, being a Monday and all. It's always nice easing into the week rather than being like crazy busy. Although I'm crazy busy be good in a way for business, but at the same time, nice and easy into the week. You can be busy later in the week. But as mate, it is great having you here, as well as everyone else. Low-key Buns, I've finally managed to catch one of your streams. Well, it is great to have you here. Thanks so much for coming by tonight. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. Maybe you bring us a little bit of shiny luck tonight, because we definitely need a little bit, because we've not had much luck the past few streams. But maybe tonight. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I came in so confident with that shiny starter stream earlier, and it's just dragging on and on and on. Back for more shiny hunting. I reckon we're gonna get one tonight. You've had some serious grind recently. I feel like it, doesn't it? It's just like consistent. And you know what as well, because I've been working on a video for the legendaries as well off cam for the on a lot of the odd ultra wormhole shinies in Sun and Moon, and I've had nothing there either in any downtime. So it's been pretty rough the last week. I feel like I've just hit this drought I've never experienced before. Week is starting off okay so far. Thank you for asking. Hope you get a shiny soon. Yeah, or hot gold, soul silver. Either, mate, would be nice. I mean, tonight would be good if we can get one of these. These are special shinies, so it would be really cool to see one of them shine. Honestly, with the Charizard being a shiny lock, there is really no reason to raid other than the Herba Mystica drops, potentially Professor Oak. Imagine if they unlocked it and it was available to catch in its shiny form. That would be wild. But then I guess they'd have to open it up so you could catch it again if you came across the shiny, because that would be pretty brutal. Imagine coming across the shiny. Imagine they did that and then you came across the shiny and then they're like, ah, but you've already caught it on your save file. Sorry, you had your chance. You should have waited. That would be the biggest troll. Kaden, how are we doing? I hope you're well. Mention want to cry and I want to see Lee stare into the void. Stop talking for a minute. That's how you know it was messed up. The void stare, mate. You're not watching the game tonight, mate. I would love to, but this has to take a little bit of priority. So I will catch it after the stream. So I've got it set to record. So I will catch up when we finish. And hope that it's a black and white night down in London. I haven't even seen the starting lineup, so I haven't spoiled it for myself at all. But will you be watching, mate? I mean, you can tell me if it's going good or if it's going bad. I just hope the form continues from Wolves and they carry the momentum into this one. Potato Cuff, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Thanks so much for dropping by the stream and just popping by as a silent follower for years now. Thanks for the guides and content this far. Cheers everyone as well. Rodder Cuff, thank you so much for popping in. They're super kind words, and I'm pleased to hear that the guides and things have been useful, and I hope they continue to be. Hope they keep improving, and yeah, thank you so much for the support. Really means the world, so really appreciate it, and hope you enjoy the stream for however long you can stick around for tonight. But I hope if you can't stick around, you have a great night regardless. Philip just got the shiny Sandile. Let's go, Philip. All right, we're starting off in style. Philip pulling in the shiny Sandile for us tonight. Let's go. That's a good start. Hopefully that's a good sign. Morning sunshine fans, for it, how are we doing? I hope you're well and having a great start to your day. Thanks so much for joining. Duck, maybe we need a rain dance to end the shiny drought. Maybe. That is not a bad shout at all. Snag 3 shiny after the starter stream. Nice. Totodile Mudkip and Gold Purello. Nice, Charles. That is a good haul. Some good shinies there. Always hesitant with the DEOXYS just in case I get the colors wrong when it's coming in to shot. Muffin, yeah, I've been at work since before the first stream this morning. Man, that is a long day, dude. How long you got? Still got 4 more hours, but ain't nothing powering through, mate. We are sending all the power through to you, mate, just to get you through. That's a long day, dude. You do that like every day of the week, man. That is, mate, take my hat off to you. That is some long hours. What was that? That's got to be like more than 10-hour days. Lexi finally home from another grueling day. Hope it wasn't too bad, mate. Finally get that shiny starter. Nothing, mate. Nothing at all. It was a dry day with the starters. It was yeah, we got nothing again, so we'll carry on the next one. Almost 3k sets. Obi Wolfman, come on, you've got to see this shine tonight when we're streaming. You got to. I believe. Sending you all the shiny good lucks through the airwaves, mate. Shiny popping out and it being unavailable for catch will make me sue Pokemon for emotional abuse. If the Charizard, yeah, it's like, should have waited, guys. This nice shiny black Charizard sitting in the raid den with the mightiest mark. You think, I'll be watching as well. The Toon Army up the lads. Come on, we need Isaac. Should do some Newcastle. I should teach you some Newcastle chants tonight. Should get you all chanting. this one going to be? Nope. Yeah, just no injuries tonight because we've got City next week. And if we stand any chance against City in the Cup, not that we do, but we might have a small chance. We beat them in like 2014. And who did we have in the centre midfield? Ryan Taylor, I think, played centre mid. And Sammy Amiobi. So, oh no, Mehdi Abid was playing as well. Sammy Amiobi played that game. But if we can beat City at the Etihad with that team, we do stand a chance with this team. So, Shiny Tokol and Shiny Carcol since the previous stream. Jonathan, very nice, mate. Great shinies. Congrats, mate. Going to be trying Wigglytuff and Skeledodge for Charizard. The Skeledodge might be a really good shout. When I get the shiny Articuno, I'm going to make it competitive. I'm going to use it on a snow team. Nice. And set that Cybertron showed in his recent videos. That Articuno was so nasty. Yeah, that's a very cool team. It's actually a European players team who won recent regional mighty. So yeah, give it a go. You'll have a lot of fun with it. How's it? Cosmic, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Great to see you. Shiny hunt is going well, my friend. We're getting through the resets pretty well, so hopefully we see something shine tonight. They secretly film a video from the longest shiny hunt ever. Mate, it has been a drought recently. It's ever since that Voltorb event. I feel like we got spoilt with that one. We got so many shinies in that mass outbreak event, and ever since then I've had nothing shine for me. So I don't know what's happened. It's like we've been cursed. Riley, how are you doing, mate? Good evening to you. I hope you have had a fantastic afternoon, mate, and hope you enjoy the stream with us tonight. No shinies earlier. Hopefully some shinies tonight. Be nice to see something shine for once. Must learn the chants. Oh, I feel like Bruno's chant's one of my favorite, but it's one that kind of can be adapted around for lots of other players, so you might have heard it before, but maybe if we get the shiny tonight, I will recite it here on stream. Channeling my shiny luck for your hunts today. Thank you, Lexi. Really appreciate it. And Danny, I didn't realize that in Sword and Shield you can beat a den raid and end up not catching it at the end. Made me really sad. Yeah, it's brutal, isn't it? You think that it's like 100% catch rate like the Dynamax Adventure raids, but it is absolutely brutal that can happen after a raid and it can escape. It doesn't happen so often, but you think that, like, if you get a shiny, it's always good to save before going into a raid, just in case that happens. But yeah, I hope it wasn't a shiny or anything, Danny. That makes me actually really sad if it was. Often it's like 11-ish hours, but I don't do it every day. Just have people that call out or can't come in. It's kind of my shop, so somebody got to keep it running. People letting you down, mate. People letting you down. Send them to this stream. We'll all have words with them. It's a long day though, mate. Powering through. I'm sending you some vibes, mate, over the airwaves. Charles, you get the shiny DEOXYS before I nod off. Gonna be soon. Mate, I hope so. Come on. Come on, DEOXYS. Shine night. Shine now. Shine now. The Charles can go and rest. Null, Torch Song, Slack Off, and Terra Blast, Alluring Voice. Nice. I forget how strong Alluring Voice is. It's like a base 80 power. It's a pretty strong attack. And then if the opponent that you're hitting with it has boosted up that turn, it always confuses as well. It's a pretty nice move, to be honest. So Cross, I hope it works out. Be looking forward to hearing feedback once the raid's up. Hope they make an event in which we can get the Treasures of Ruin in shiny like they did with the shiny legendary Galarian birds. That would be wild, wouldn't it? They've all got such nice shinies as well. Makes sense as well for them to do it. There's nothing like holding them back if they're wanting to, like, you know, paywall some of the other you know, the paradox Pokemon like they seem to be doing at the minute. The rune legendaries are just available to everyone anyway, so there's nothing kind of holding them back on that kind of side of things. Maybe we're all being cursed because that's the last shiny I think I've gotten to. Even did 3 encounter level 2 sandwiches for Espeon this weekend and nothing, Danny. Oh. We just need to keep going until one of us breaks the cycle and gets a shiny. Maybe if we get the shiny tonight, it breaks the shiny hunt for all of us and we all start getting shiny luck again. And then the same goes for you guys. Kim, did you get the Zygarde? No, we haven't got the Zygarde yet. We do need to go back to it. And that's probably what we'll do next along with the Solgaleo. So, I keep saying it. John mentioned it last week on stream that we've got like a gazillion shiny hunts still to kind of finish off. So I'm prioritizing the DEOXYS and the Arceus at the moment because we can do them alongside each other. So sticking with these ones at the moment when we can to try and just get these done out the way. Even though they're quite long hunts, I'm hoping that we can get at least chip one of them off maybe tonight or maybe this week. Let's just say this week, and then we'll get to the Dynamax Adventure raids. They're nice chill ones to do, so I look forward to kind of doing those ones. But Kim, I hope you're well and having a great day, and thanks for joining the stream. I'm at 3 shiny eggs with Masuda method within the last 6,349. Think I'm quit or cry, don't know. Lexi, I feel like those odds are cursed. You should be getting so many more shinies than that. Adam, how are you doing? I hope you're well. Oh, your message has disappeared, Adam. Where's it gone? Ugh, where's it gone? I was just reading it. Please send it again. Menmore, how are we? I hope you're well tonight. And can I do the shiny hunt in Legends Arceus? No, so it's shiny locked in Legends Arceus. It's only available to hunt in its shiny in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. But to get it in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, you need to have complete Legends Arceus, so you get the Azure Flute in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. It's, yeah. Don't ask me why they did that. Got a shiny Drampa in Go. That is super nice. Awesome, awesome. Congrats on that, because Drampa is a super nice shiny. Million, considering how much time it took TPCI to release shiny Legends, Galar Birds and Sun Shield, we might wait until they come out in Scarlet and Violet, especially with ZA coming 2026. That's kind of something to definitely keep in mind. We might not get them for a while in 2025, yeah. Yeah, it might be after Zia comes out before we get them, you know. If the Sundan got shiny Groudon in 67 resets, you'll for sure get Zygarde. Thank you, Ronan. I appreciate the confidence with that, mate. I hope you're right. Oh good, bro. Grew up living on a potato farm, and during the harvest time it's like 16-hour work days for 3 months straight, 7 days a week. Bread for working, you only stop to sleep. Yes, mate. No stop. You've got that proper mate, I love that about you. That is that ethic there, just to grind, get it done. Not shy of a bit work. Adam, there we go. Your message is back. I've decided to go with your Flutterman build for the Charizard raid. I missed it on the 2 previous runs, so definitely getting it this time. Only started doing 7-star raids with Delphox. Nice, mate. I hope the Flutterman works out. It should be great to go in and just get the Charizard nice and easy. The thing is with the Flutterman and the Sylveon, they've been tested previously when the raids have went live both times, so I know those work, so you should have an easy time doing it. If you've got any questions with how it actually works, the build, I will put a quick video up when the raid goes live just to go through the best consistent strategies, and it's going to be between the Flutterman and the Sylveon, I think. I think Sylveon might edge it on speed, but we'll have to wait and see. But I hope you enjoy the raid when it comes back around. So what you plan to do with those shinies? Stella, well, the DEOXYS is going to be one that I am going to firstly trade over to Emerald, and then I'm going to copy it in Emerald, and then I'm going to trade all of those copies up to Scarlet and Violet through Pokemon Bank and Pokemon Home, and then I'm going to do a giveaway to anyone that would like one of these shiny Deoxys in their copy of Scarlet and Violet. So that is the plan with the Deoxys. The Arceus I'll probably just put into Scarlet and Violet and use as my raid partner, to be honest. It'd be nice to do a similar thing with Arceus, but you can only really use the glitches in the older games to do anything like that. I find it so weird that in Temporal Forces there's a Zeraora card, a Keldeo card, when neither of them are catchable, and Zeraora can't even be home transferred in. Yeah, that's very true, mate. It's very true. Keldeo can, which is kind of also Victini card. Maybe maybe they're like nods to ZA, you know, in some sort of way. Riley, will we get any more theory style videos from you, pal? Yes, there's one coming this Wednesday, mate. It's why we won't be streaming tomorrow, so I can get it finished off. So I'm going to try and do them every Wednesday going forward, so I'm going to stick to that. So tomorrow, just it will be a day of just editing and filming the remaining bits. Ian, thank you so much for becoming our latest member on the channel. Really appreciate the support, my friend, and hope you enjoy your time here on the channel with everyone else. But great to have you, and like I say, I really appreciate the support. Very kind of you. MBQ fan, I like Horizons. Horizon is really good. I need to catch up on it. I've got no excuse as well. We've had it for ages in the UK, so I need to play catch up with it. I'm excited to use Sylveon for the Charizard raid. It's fast. It's a fast solo build. Yeah, it's a very fast solo build, especially with that Hyper Beam, Danny. The only thing is with the Hyper Beam is it can miss, and it's a little bit annoying, but most of the time you're going to hit, and it's going to be a nuke, and you're going to run through it very quickly with the Sylveon. Can you copy an Emerald? Yes, Stella, you can. Yes, all Gen 3 games you can copy pretty easily in. Emerald's probably the easier one out of the three, though. I'm not too sure about Ruby and Sapphire. I'm pretty sure you probably can in those games as well, but Emerald. Stop calling me Stella. It's just the first thing in your name. I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just easy when I'm trying to read through the chat. I'm sorry if I'm offending you. What would you prefer me to refer to you as? Let me know. Don't need to shout though. Feel like I'm getting told off. Will you do an X and Y rerun? Yes, Nityant. We'll definitely do an X and Y rerun for sure. I think we'll try and get through the Hulk Gold Soul Silver run, and then straight after that, which should take us nicely into kind of like middle of the year. I'm assuming like around the summertime, once we get through that Hulk Gold Soul Silver, depending on how quick we can get through it. We might get a little bit lucky along the way, so it might be quicker than what I'm thinking, but at the moment it feels like that one is going to take an absolute age. But it would be nice to do an X and Y one as well for sure. Horizons isn't on Netflix in Canada, so I can't watch it without paying for something else don't really pay for. Oh, that's so annoying. I thought with it being like in the US, it would have just been ported over to Canada as well at the same time. Have you got a VPN you could use? Stella Bill. Muffin, you're on such a wind up. I was looking at Galarian Wheezing, but it kind of sucks. Yeah, I mean, it's got some nice options. It's probably decent as a support, but it just lacks a way to really boost its stats up. And I think that's what it misses a lot to make it like really effective. Can copies of ML get flagged as generated Pokemon? No, so Caleb, how it works is it's a bit like the virtual consoles. So every time you're porting one into Bank from home, it's like generating its own key. So everyone's kind of individual, if that makes sense. It's like we did with the Muse, because you've got the duplication glitch in Pokemon Red, which is absolutely brutal to do. But it's the same sort of thing where, you know, they're all their own individual Pokemon, if that makes sense. It just takes a long time to do, and it's going to take a pretty long time to do these ones as well. It might be quicker than the moon, maybe not. Probably going to be longer though, because from Emerald I've got to trade them over up to black and white. I think I've got to, oh, pearl and diamond, black and white. Can I do it that way? I'm not too sure. I'll have to figure it out at the time, but there's going to be some trading involved, like transferring into another game and then into bank. I think I'm going to have to transport her and then into bank, and then from there I can't really remember from Emerald, so I'll have to, I haven't done it in such a long time, but it's not a quick process regardless. Your most favorite gen? Mine is Alola. I do like Alola. I didn't enjoy Ultra Sun and Moon, the playthrough, because it was just a carbon copy of Sun and Moon, and it made me kind of not like the gen as much, which is a little bit sad, because the post game in Ultra Sun and Moon is actually, when I've been in it recently, I've really enjoyed it. Favorite generation though, but on that point I really liked Sun and Moon. Favorite gen? Oh, I don't know. I really like Hot Gold Soul Silver. That's Gen 4 though, isn't it? Gen 4. And Gen 4 was a lot of fun. I mean, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, really solid games. I don't know if it's my favorite though. Maybe Gen, I don't know. I want to say Gen 9, because I really like Gen 9. I really like Scarlet and Violet a lot, just because of everything that we got in those games with the DLCs and stuff as well. But I feel like, I don't know if it's my favorite. Probably say Gen 2, because we get like a good mix of everything. But then Gen 4, because Gen 2's kind of in Gen 4 as well, so we'll go with that one. As Electric and Dark are the only two types not to have appeared in 7-star raids, which starter do you think will get those Terra types? I want Electric Terra Swampert and Dark Terra Sceptile. Dark Terra Sceptile would be wild. I would love to see that. Yeah, I kind of really wanted an Electric Typhlosion. That would have been really good, but sad that we didn't get that. So the remaining ones, I think Sceptile will be one of the remaining ones. Dark type, could that work for it? Its coverage isn't the best. Does it get a dark type attack? Enjoyed BDSP way more than Legends Arceus. Adam, that's interesting. You not vibe with Legends Arceus that much. It's nice that you enjoyed BDSP though. That's great. Muffin, Platinum is at least top 3 of gens. I don't know what Sceptile would be. Maybe they would just go grass type with it to take advantage of its contrary ability, and then Leaf Storm. Could be something that we see. It'd be a bit boring though, but it would make it kind of interesting as well. Gen 3 best gen. Ruby Sapphire Emerald, Fire Red Leaf Green, Colosseum XD, amazing spin-offs like Pinball, Mystery Dungeon, etc. Such a solid gen. Kind of hard to argue when you list everything like that, Riley. Gen 9 is great, even if many people like to hate on it. Did so many great and new things as well. There's so much to love, and the textures, 700 plus available mons, clearly did care about the game. Yeah, Lexi, I think, and the story as well. You know, don't know what it is about that Arvin story with his like mum and dad. You know, gets me every time. Playing through it, it's like I feel so sad for Arvin. But yeah, it's a great game. Scott, how you doing, mate? Not watching the tune tonight? The Soggy, thank you so much for the subscription. And Matt, thank you so much. Let's see. Oh wow, who's gifted the memberships? Why can't I see this? Denzel was gifted a membership. Matt, thank you so much for the gifted memberships, Matt. Thank you so much, mate. And Gentle, and also, who's got the other one? Ian, thank you so much for that. And Matt, thank you once again. Matt, you are a legend. Thank you so much, mate. I really appreciate it. So kind of you. What a legend. Yeah, Matt, you are a true legend, mate. Thank you so much. And to our new members, I hope you both enjoy being members of the channel. Last two 7-star raids, Blaziken and Napoleon, are the starters of the Blue-Ray Elite 4. Next up would be Sceptile and Primarina. Yeah. I've got a bit of a theory on that. Because I think if you look, you know, the whole theory about the starter trio for ZA. And then being, what was it? What did we say? Sceptile was one of them. With the Trico. No, not the Trico. Not Trico. Anyway, Superior is going to be one of them, and it lines up as well with the 7-star raids, if that is right, because we had the past 2 in 7-star raids, and then these next 2, because we had Blaziken and then Napoleon. But that could also be right, what you're saying, Adam, as well. Do you think a Unora Remake will also be released with Legends ZA, just like BDSP and Legends Arceus? I still think we're going to get a black and white remake this year. An Ilka one. I really do. Might not be Ilka, but I do feel like we're probably going to get one, you know? I think Gen 3 is probably the best one. I think the best trio too. Rayquaza is one of the best. Yeah, Rayquaza, Kyogre, Groudon. They're such good legendaries. And they've kind of held up in time as well, you know? They still are some of the strongest. Crying like a little baby, like a little bee playing through Violet. I wondered if it was still going to hit playing through Scarlet, and yeah, cried again. It's a good story, and I think the way they build the characters in that game is just so good. I do like it a lot. And then even into the Indigo Disc and the Teal Mask as well, that whole story arc as well was cool. Just caught Rayquaza and Violet with a level ball. Very nice, Eric. Such a low catch rate as well. It's a nice ball to catch it in. Ground Terra Venusaur and Steel Terra Blastoise were data mined months ago. All the starters getting 7-star raids, as data mines has revealed. So Sceptile definitely down. Tuna's 1-0 down already. No, Scott. Who scored for Chelsea? Well, this time doing starters Incineroar. So Ghost type Incineroar. Well, that would be cool. A Ghost type Incineroar 7-star raids. Imagine getting them both at the same time. That would be wild. Retro Strike. I would love to see that. I don't think I've seen anything like that before, especially with like the odds of them both. Just like Kanto, Gary, too many games, Johto, Jason, Cat Trio, and Horn, Bolly, anything I like. Mimikyu fan. That's super fine. Which is your favorite gen, Mimikyu fan? Just out of interest. It's the thing, like not everyone's gonna like everything that everyone else likes. Session would be a great RPG beyond the Pokesphere. That's saying something. Yeah, I agree with you, Lexi. Shiny Hunt and start a Trico for Auras right now. Good luck with the Shiny Hunt. I hope you see the Trico shine very soon. It's a really great shiny as well, Trico. I hope the next mass outbreak in Scarlet and Violet will allow us to catch a Wild Hisuian Sneasel and increase shiny rates. That would be nice, wouldn't it? I hope they keep doing the Hisuian forms. It'd be great to see. Do you think Gen 10 will have new evolutions? And Jackson scored. Jackson. New evolution. I think if we're going to get one, it might be ZA, you know. Legend ZA. I think that's where we could possibly see a new evolution. But maybe Gen 10, they keep it for that. Alright, Ugly cried at the end of Scarlet. It was so good. I was also teary watching Horizons. I'm just an emotional person when it comes to Pokemon. I don't blame you at the end of that. The end of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet down in Area Zero, when it's all ending, it hits differently. But it's always like, I'm just like, yeah, I just feel so sad for Arvin. Just like an abandoned child. I just want to be like, it's all right, mate. You come with me. It'll be fine. Yeah, Sceptile and every other starter are getting 7-star raids. Fairy, Terra Meganium, and Fighting Terra Fraligator would be amazing. That would be very cool. I would love to see that. Fairy Terrameganium. Deserves it as well. Mimikyu fan Sinnoh. It's a good choice. It's a very good choice. Sinnoh's a great region. Retro Strike, I love your vids. They always give the best info for the games. How do you even find this info out? Retro Strikes, thank you so much, my friend. I think it's just playing them so much as well. And yeah, just... I think being obsessed with them helps a little bit in that respect. But I'm pleased the videos are helpful. I hope they continue to be and keep improving and hopefully being more helpful in future as well. Imagine they threw us a curveball and made 7-star superior stellar type. That would be wild. Yeah, because it would kind of be in our best interest. Oh no, in a raid, it doesn't matter with stellar terror type. It's going to get the boost every time, isn't it? No, because unless we do terrestrialize, I wonder if those mechanics kind of work out the same way. You support a Prime Club? I support Newcastle United, yeah, so they're my team. Not off to the best start tonight, I hear, against Chelsea. I came into the stream tonight, I was like, I'll watch it afterwards, after we finish tonight. And hopefully you don't get any spoilers, but it's alright. It's alright, Scott didn't know. But hopefully we can make a little bit of a comeback. It's always hard going to Chelsea, and you never know which Chelsea turn up either, so... To be fair, I think the vast majority of people like the generations that they played during their formative years. It's insane how powerful nostalgia can be. I agree with you, Riley. I always feel like most people's first game is the generation that they always love the most. Giratina, Distortion World, Chateau, Mansion. All good spots. All great spots. No, we don't. This is the one we want to reset. Watch them give us a regional Eevee and all of its evolutions or the missing types. Could you imagine? That would be insane. That would be crazy. Yeah, I agree with you, Lexi. I think it's just like elevated to the next level. I think the next thing that they need to do is introduce voice acting in the next games. They have to have voice acting for me. I think that's just a natural progression. I think it's one of the main things that they miss now in these games. It would just take it so much. Like, they don't need to do it for everything, but just the main cutscenes. I just feel like we need voice acting. And if they could implement it even more than just going off cutscenes, I think it would be so good. Come on, you Maggies. Yeah, we need the Maggies to win tonight. We also like Alola, Gala, Kalos, Unova, Sinnoh. However, my number one is Kanto, Johto, Horn are the ones I don't like. Kanto, Johto, Horn. Man, that's rough. Some of my favorite ones. That's fair enough, though. That's fair enough. Like I say, not everyone's gonna like the same things, and it's good, right? Everyone likes different things. So, and on your favorites list, you got some bangers in there as well. Bug, how are you doing tonight, mate? Great to see you as always. Hope you've had a good start to your week. Boys, how are you doing? I hope you're well as well. Thanks for joining the stream tonight. Want to get an Arceus and Legends Arceus, but I don't want to get the rest of the Pokemon. Boys, I know that feeling. It's like, just let me go. I finished the story. Let me go battle Arceus. It's such a pain getting everything. If you've got Pokemon Home though, and you've got the Pokemon that you need for the decks, you can transfer them in. It makes it a heck of a lot easier. It will speed it up a bit. Some things that you might not be able to do transferring in, but for the majority, you should be able to. No, to the voice acting in Pokemon, absolutely no way. What, you wouldn't like it, Adam? Really? Wow. It surprises me. But imagine if Gen 9 had voice acting in those final scenes. Need it though. I think that, especially when, you know, you're going down into Area 0 and you're all the dialogue you're talking about as you make your way down to the actual crater itself. I think all that would be, yeah, good. I think it just adds a little bit of, you know, character to the characters, you know, just a little bit of a depth extra that they don't have. Imagine if they only been in the final scene. The unexpected impact would have even hit. Yeah, exactly. I think that's, yeah, it would have been like mega. They can never add voice acting because the game cartridges would be over 100 gig. Switch doesn't have that kind of space. Yeah, but we don't know what the new console's going to be like, you know? So maybe, I know what you're saying though. Currently on the Switch, it would never happen, but with future games, maybe. Charles, I mean, at least we should get voice acting for the cutscenes to start. I would like to see that, yeah. Adam doesn't agree though. Voice acting would ruin the Pokemon games. I'm totally the opposite, you know? I think, well, hopefully for you, Adam, it doesn't happen. It'd be nice if it was an option, you could turn it off and then that makes everyone happy, right? And then you could try it. It might change your mind, but maybe not as well. To be honest, there isn't really a region I don't like. Gen 1 to 3 are my favorite, but the other ones I think are good. I'm a little bit with you on that, Professor Oak. There's not anything I really dislike. Just ones I prefer to others, I think. As good as voice acting would be, they simply don't do it because the game files would be so large, the Switch wouldn't be able to handle it. Adam hated PLA, doesn't want voice acting. Maybe if they just do it for the Legends games then. What's the main reason you wouldn't like to see it, Adam? Games keep the formula they have since the beginning. Yeah, the thing is though, I think they need to evolve the games to kind of keep them relevant over time, because you're going to have like a fresh batch of consumers coming into the franchise all the time, so you kind of need to keep up with. So there will inevitably be changes to the original formula, but it's never going to change the original games. You know, you can always go back to the original games and enjoy them, even though some of the newer games might not hit the same, you know. But I think they always seem to do a good job of kind of catering to the older audience and the newer audience as well. So, but like Atomic Hawk says, you know, I think it's true. With the voice acting, it would take the game files way above what the capacity is for a cartridge for the Switch. So it's probably unlikely that we see anything like that, at least on the Switch, not with this generation console anyway. Anyone else here played yellow or red and blue? I think the majority of us have, mate. I would imagine. Sunshield literally has no positives bar the nice design of the older world, and that's only looks and not being able to go into houses, etc. Yeah, I didn't like the not going into houses and stuff in Scarlet and Violet. I noticed it more in Scarlet and Violet, I think, than I did in Sword and Shield, if I'm honest. If the Switch 2 with 500 gig would cost over $1,000. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be that, is it? 100%. PLA and Gen 9 have already made giant leaps. It helped. It doesn't feel like it did any more. Then that's fine. Yeah, I agree. I would love voice acting. Mashing through 10 minutes of text is brutal. It is. Some of those, like, especially when you're, yeah, it's just reading it sometimes. It's not bad, but it just feels like it drags on. Whereas if it was voice acting, you can kind of just sit and kind of watch it and enjoy it for what it is. I have to call me medical insurance real quick and get a brownie. I come back with my name on screen getting thanked for becoming a member. What happened while I was away? Tinto. Matt donated 2 memberships to the channel, so yeah, thank you so much for grabbing one of those and becoming our latest member on the channel. Yeah, Tomahawk. Hopefully, maybe one day, When I went back to Sun Shield, I was surprised how pretty it was, even if the routes are just always. Yeah, I do like the look of Sword and Shield. It is a very nice looking game. want to see a 2D HD remake of the new types and special physical split for Kanto Horn. Yeah, look, that would be pretty cool. I'm not gonna say no to that. That would be, especially a 2D game, that would be such a surprise. Especially a remake as well. Lana, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're well and having a great Monday. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. I hope you're gonna bring us a bit of shiny luck. Maybe you're coming in as a sign that the shiny's on its way soon. I'm the only one in my family who played yellow, but my older brother and sister played red and blue. Did you enjoy it, Mimikyu? Because like I noticed you said you weren't a fan of Kanto. Mind Zelda has voice acting during the cutscenes. Breath of the Wild has a size file of 16 gig. That's actually a good point, Daniel. Yeah. Just got the copies of both. Sadly, my copy of Yellow from 1998 was lost in a bad flood. Oh, that's so sad to hear. Denise, I'm so sorry about that. So I got copies last year. Played both on the Game Boy Pocket and Game Boy Color. That must have been such a nostalgia trip as well. Please you managed to pick them up again and adventure through those games because they're so much fun to play. Scarlet Violet was worse in the sense of it not going into houses, but at least has solid story and you can explore everything else. And you have the overworld shinies. Yeah, that's very true. Very true. I just found it like, you know, when you go into towns and stuff, you just, I guess it's just habit from old Pokemon games where you could just kind of wander into any house, you know, and even if there's nothing there, you can always just wander in. But it's just, the ability's kind of gone with Scarlet and Violet. I don't think it affects the game. It's just something I noticed quite often when I played through it and kind of wished I could have just, you know, a little bit more exploration. Maybe I've got a problem with wanting to go into random people's houses. I don't care if you can enter houses. I only entered houses that had NPCs that give important items. And I don't think there are like any in Scarlet and Violet either. Frozen, good afternoon to you and good luck. Thank you so much, mate. Any luck on the shiny starters earlier? Nothing, mate. Absolutely zilch. We got nothing today. But it was a fun stream. It was a fun stream. Just no shinies wanting to show up. So I'm hoping tonight we can maybe get a little bit better luck with these ones. Maybe one of them shines. Ekans is my favorite Pokemon. Loved since first saw the anime. It's a very cool Pokemon, Ekans. Wish it would get more attention. Hopefully it might get it might even get a Mega Evolution. You never know on ZA. No breaking into homes anymore. Sad. I know. Maybe Gen 10 brings it back. You never know. Gen 10 is going to be a huge milestone. Do you think they'll bring every Pokemon into one game finally? Yeah, we were talking about this the other day. I think it was last week on the stream where it might be the game that we do see them do that, you know? I know they mentioned before that they're never going to do it again, but I think if their plan is to release Gen 10 for the 30th anniversary, it feels like they might make a bigger deal out of it than previous games. So we might see them do that. It would make better sense because it would be a huge fan service. No one's going to be sad to see every single Pokemon included in one game. So potentially, but again at the same time, as much as I would love that, I could kind of just see them running with the same method that they've been doing for the past few years, where they've just said, yeah, we're going to cut dexes down. Not every Pokemon's going to be in every generation. But if there's ever one where they change that, I think maybe it could be this one. Tim, how are you doing? Invested in these hunts, hoping today's the day. Hopefully, mate, it is. Great to have you join us again tonight, and hopefully we see something shine this evening. Really appreciate you coming out though, mate. Thanks so much again, and I hope you enjoy it with us. And Fingers crossed one of these does shine tonight. I need one more shiny Pansage. I've completed the shiny Element Monkey Trio. Nice, Sir Cross. That's awesome. Bros, how are we doing? Happy Monday to you. Hope you had a fantastic birthday weekend and having a nice start to the week as well. Great to see you though. No DEOXYS there. Jonathan, I am trying to build a Stellar Terra shiny Sableye to take on Charizard. Ice Punch Light, Scream Dazzling Gleam, and Drain Punch with Cover Cloth. That's not a bad idea. I think it might work. Have you got anything to boost up your stats? I think having something to boost up your stats might help you out quite a lot. And I think as well, you probably want to have something that's gonna like boost your defenses, because the Charizard is scary strong because of that modest nature that it's got access to. And the sun, once that goes up and solar power is kind of in effect, it's going to be chunking pretty hard. And with the Stellar Terra type for Sableye, the problem is that you're not going to really have a defensive Terra type. It's almost like Fairy would be better to get around the Dragon Pulses. But let me think, because Sableye gets a lot of really good moves that it can utilize, you know. Have a think about it, see if we can come up with anything. Might be a little bit frail without any support options on its end. That's all I'm thinking. Imagine they released the Gens Pokemon roster as DLC and you had to buy them for $10 each in Gen 10. That would be, yeah, that would be, I don't know how I feel about that. It's like $100 excluding the current, so it's like $90. That would be, I don't know. I couldn't see that going down well. But if it meant you could get, like, all the extensions would be good, right? For the ones that weren't added in, you could then extend them in, like just buy them. So there wouldn't be probably that many left to add in to that. So it might only be like 20 or 30 bucks, which would be actually not terrible. My level Ribbon Master Mill Ekans I caught back in 2004 in Fire Red is now in Paldea and has the Electric Terra type. Adam, that's awesome. That is a cool Pokemon to have. Proper trophy Pokemon, that, with the ribbons. Maybe Pokemon Legends Z8 won't have Legends shiny locked. Hopefully not, Bug. Stroke my Diglett, going for the Golden Gods, both of them. I'm hoping we see one of them shine tonight. I hope you're doing well though, mate, and having a great Monday yourself. Thanks for hopping in and joining tonight. Thank Bars, thank you so much for the good luck. We definitely need all the luck we can get tonight. But I hope you enjoy the stream with us. Maybe we see something shine while you're here, but thanks so much for coming by. I hate Sableye and TCG. It's so annoying to play against. Reg Ice, how are you doing? Yeah, Sableye. I always remember that Sableye Donk deck that they banned years ago. It was a really old format. I can't remember which year it was. It would have been around, like, just around the time of the Prime cards, whenever that was. Enjoyed Legends Arceus. I mean, it's technically Sinnoh, just has a different name. Yeah, it is pretty much Sinnoh, just before Sinnoh was Crown Sinnoh. Looking forward to Legends of the Year. I know, I can't wait. It's just such a long way away. Cosmix, 2 streams in 1 day. We've been doing quite a bit recently, just trying to get through these hunts that we have been doing. But it's nice being able to kind of do them, like the double hunts that we're doing. I'm just surprised that we've had literally nothing since all last week we didn't get a single one. Do you remember the first Pokemon you caught? First Pokemon I caught probably was a Pidgey, I think, in Pokemon Red. My first Pokemon I ever got was a Venusaur, so I'm presuming, this is a guess, it would have been a Pidgey or a Rattata for sure. I know I had a Butterfree in my first team just because of the anime at the time. It's like, I have to have a Butterfree, take it all the way to the Elite Four. First shiny I came across was Hoot Hoot in PM Gold. Didn't know any better and knocked him out. Good times, Tyron. The first shine I got full odds random in the wild was in Pearl. It was a Fearow. It wasn't a flashy shiny or anything like that, but it was full odds, which was kind of nice to get randomly. Wish Arceus had a different shiny color. Red or black would have been good for it. Yeah, it would have been. It would have looked so good. Even a mixture of red and black would have looked so good. But they chose to give it the butter color. Ghost type Eevee would be a dream come true. Spooky on. Love the name. I'd love to see it. I think that would be one of the most hype things they could definitely do in the Azea, is bring in a new evolution. The shiny I got was a Zubat from Pokemon X. Zubat's a very nice shiny. I do like shiny Zubat a lot, and Crobat's just such a good shiny as well. Did my first legendary shiny hunt, and I understand why people lose their sanity. Cosmix, what are you hunting for still? Sal, have you thought about doing a Ribbon Master challenge? Would be fun to see you do one. I'm currently doing 2 mons from XD to Gen 9. Wow, you're doing the XD ribbons as well. That's amazing. I would love to do it. It would be so much fun to do something like that. What ribbons could I get on DEOXYS if I got it? It'd be kind of a wild one to do it on. I guess something like Scissor would be probably one to do it on. Because Scissor I could probably transfer up to most games. From like Gen 2. Marcus, I hope you've had a fantastic day at work and ready to chill out tonight, mate. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining tonight. Hope you're doing well, mate. Great to see you as always, though. Fear is just a Ho-Oh without the colourful feathers. Yeah, and the cool fire typing that it has. Nilo, how are you doing, mate? Hunt going. Today I decided to start a hunt on the starters on Hot Gold myself. 250 resets at the moment, but no sparkles. Mate, good luck with that shiny hunt. I hope you see it shine very soon. Of course, Cosmic, the Registeel. How many resets are you in now? Or are you just kind of just resetting, not counting? It's probably better sometimes not to count, really. That drives you more nuts when you can kind of see the count on screen. Eevee will evolve into Ghost Evolution with the item stone. You just bash Eevee until it evolves. So brutal, Johnny. I was like, I can't. We were talking about it last week. I was like, you could just have a new move that causes recoil, and you have to take so much recoil and faint just before leveling up, and that's how you evolve it. Trigger the evolution. DEOXYS can get all of the Gen 3, 4, Gen 6 contest ribbons, so I can get quite a lot. Be a nice one to do. Shiny Trico, Lexi, nice, very nice, mate. Congrats, man. Get a shiny Quilava Shadow in Colosseum, then make it a Hisuian Typhlosion. That would be a crazy. I don't have XD though. That's the only problem. It's one of the few games I don't own. I've got Colosseum, but I don't have XD. Yeah, Gales of Darkness was always one of those ones I always wanted to get. Never picked up. And then the price was high when I was like younger trying to get it. And then from there, it just went up and up and up and up and up. And you know that first time when you know, I should have just got it when I thought it was expensive, because it wasn't expensive then. And now it actually is really expensive. And I'm probably never going to own it. One of those situations. Interesting fact, no Pokemon since Gen 4 has evolved using the Dawn Stone. That is weird, isn't it? And it's in every game still. In the recoil damage evolution method already exists. Basculegion falls into Basculegion that way. That's true. Yeah, exactly, mate. So it's like, but not the recoil to faint method. So you have to faint. To activate it. So if you don't faint, even if you take the number of recoil damage you need, and you don't faint, you won't evolve. Lexi with a second shiny Trico. Nice, one more to go. Let's go, Lexi. Awesome to hear. The luck is changing. I really want the ghost and the dragon type evolutions. I think both would be very cool. I like the dragon type, makes a lot of sense for how the old special split used to work. Staccato, how are you doing? I hope you're well, my friend. Great to see you as always. Hope you've had a great start to your week. Lunarima Master Quilava, which came from Colosseum. Have all the contest ribbons on it. Will evolve it into Hisuian Typhlosion. Also get a Scyther with all the ribbons to evolve into Cleaver. That's super nice. I like that as well. It's a really good like little ribbon master quest. In fact, the first 100 resets on Hot Gold took ages. Don't know how to soft reset in the game, so I was always closed it completely. No, Nelio. Oh, mate. I wish I'd been able to tell you. That is a grind. Because that takes ages then. At least you know how to do it now, so that will speed up. But you did those next 100 in like a fraction of the time. I didn't want to take a second to say something. Lei has one of the best Pokemon channels around purely because there isn't clickbait and the live streams are wholesome. Very happy to find you, Lei. Kaden, it's awesome to have you here. Thank you so much for the kind words. I try not to do the clickbait. Sometimes it is maybe a bit clickbaity. I try not to when I can though. Yeah, and that will get less and less, I promise. But hopefully it's not bad. It's not clickbaity anyway. It's always relevant. But maybe, yeah. I tried to stay away. Like recently, I've tried to stay away from like words like insane, insane building. I don't know, some other ones like that. You know, making big claims. But yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do. Thank you so much for the kind words. And it's always great to have you on the streams. It's always fun hanging out, and really appreciate it. And grateful that you found the channel as well. One thing they haven't used to evolve is abandon feature. Have ghost or dark versions of something after you try to abandon it. And yeah, that's actually a really good point. We haven't had anything like that. Yeah. That would be a very cool thing to see them implement. I would actually really like that, because the interactions with that would be a lot of fun to be able to like actually execute in game. Spawned 3 shiny Bulbasaur and a Turtwig within 26 minutes last week, then spawned over 4,500 Chespin to get my 3 shiny. Consistency there, Lexi, with that is just crazy. I'm pleased you managed to do it in the end, but crazy. Swings and roundabouts completely. Fresk, how are we doing tonight? I hope you're well, having a great Monday. Thanks so much for coming by the stream. And Daryl, how are you doing tonight? I hope you're well. Denise, and yes, we need a ghost or dragon Eevee. I'm hoping we get one or the other. I need another spooky one to pair with my beloved Umbreon. Oh, the ghost one would be so good with Umbreon, wouldn't it? It would be perfect. Should just call it Ghostion. Ghostion, the ghost type. Nah, it's a terrible name. Terrible name. They'll never run with anything like that. It will be good. What was it last week? I can't remember who said it, but it was like Fanteon or something like that. It was actually a legit, really good name. 900 for Arceus. Sick. I hope you're right, mate. And Retro Strike was my favorite Pokemon. It is Tyranitar. I do love Tyranitar. Just a bit sad it's not been that great in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, early on in the formats competitively, it was really good, but it's not been as good. I mean, Len has been doing a good job at holding the Tyranitar torch, recently using it to good success in a US regional. But yeah, I've always loved Tyranitar. It's exciting as well because we potentially are going to be getting Mega Tyranitar in Legends ZA, which would be really cool. I hope that is something that we see. Scott, it's 1-1. Okay. Who scored for the tune? That one. And Scott this week could have started better, to be honest. Had a bit of a crash when trying out a new mountain bike trail, so now my little leg is just in pain. Still had fun though, and that's what counts. Staccato, I hope you haven't done anything too serious, mate. Never nice having a fall like that, so take care of yourself, mate. Please you had fun, but yeah, sorry to hear you had a bit of a fall, mate, but I hope you're doing all right now. Just make sure you rest up when you can, mate. Tyrone, I watched your video on the upcoming Charizard SV raid today. I'll shiny hunt Eevee alongside you for the Sylvia encounter. Thanks for the inspiration, Tyrone. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy the Charizard raid when it drops. I'll probably, as always, do a solo guide alongside when the raid goes live as well, just to kind of go through some of the strategies, because they're pretty straightforward, but for those that haven't ever done the Charizard raid before, it's probably quite helpful to go through some of them. And then we might get an off-the-wall strat that, like the Pheasantipity, that might be like really quick in being able to do it. It's just hard to tell without like being able to go into the raid to try it out. Favorite legendary? Oof. All right, they're the hard questions. It should be the other way around, because there's more of just the regular Pokemon. Favorite legendary? I can never say it like Lugia. I'm gonna say Lugia tonight. Lugia comes to my mind first, and I've really been enjoying shiny Lugia recently. And I think if we do get Soul Silver in our Nuzlocke that we're doing at the minute, I will go for shiny Lugia in the playthrough. It should be quite good. Isaac, nice. Thanks, Rich. Thanks, Scott. Alexander Isaac. Gimme a striker from Sweden. I'll leave it there. We'll leave it. We'll not do any more of that tonight. We'll not get into the Newcastle chants. Giratina, obviously for me, is my favorite legendary. Giratina is a great legend. Like all that, it's hard to pick a favorite legendary because there's so many of them. I do love Koraidon as well. Again, going a little bit back to the end story in Scarlet and Violet, I like the camaraderie you have between you, Koraidon. It feels like, you know, like a real partner Pokemon throughout the whole story, with the Arven story as well, with kind of giving it the sandwiches and all that stuff. I do like it. But I guess if I played Violet as my first copy, I'd probably feel the same about Miraidon as well. But Koraidon was the first one. Watching full odds, full shiny odds eventually, right? 1 in 1,552 or whatever it is. Ben, for this hunt, no. So the full odds for the Deoxys is 1 in 8,192 because it's on Leaf Green in Gen 3. And then the Arceus is slightly better, but the resets are slower. So the odds for Arceus is 1 in 4,096 because the shiny charm doesn't help you a tiny bit in this game, which is very sad. So the odds are pretty high, but still confident that tonight could yield some decent results. What's your favorite trainer? My favorite trainer, ooh, right, okay. I always really liked Steven Stone, but I have to say my favorite character, favorite trainer has to be N. N's character is yeah. Yeah, N's just awesome. So I'd have to say N. What about yourself? Favorite mythical is Deoxys. It's hard. I always find it really difficult with the legendaries and the mythicals because there's so many of them I just absolutely love, you know? I find it so difficult to really pick. Giratina is my favorite legendary. Also love Rayquaza, Kyurem, Zygarde, and Necrozma. This is what I mean. I could just list a bunch of them off and just be like, they're all amazing. Watching with my stepson, Chloe, Lucas. How are you doing, Chloe and Lucas? He just got a shiny, got the shiny charm. That is awesome. Awesome. All those shinies incoming now. 2 Psyduck and a Magikarp in 15 minutes. Already working. That's great. Psyduck is such a nice shiny, and you're going to have that shiny red Gyarados as well. I hope you two enjoy the rest of the stream and get lots more shinies while we continue to get none. But you never know. We might see something shine tonight. But yeah, good luck with the shiny hunting. Very exciting getting the shiny charm though. I wish it worked in BDSP. It's so sad that it doesn't. after work, I went back to shiny hunting Gallade. Dawn, do you have much luck with it? I hope you did. Sorry to be a well actually guy, but well, I've just walked in on that, Johnny. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to leave that for now. I'll come back to it after. Right. Really, my favorite trainer is the guy on Route 114 in Horn who only has a Zangoose. It says he's an extremely rare Pokemon, and it made me think Zangoose was a legendary as a kid. That guy is a jerk. Much. I can imagine what your face was like when you first encountered the very rare Zangoose in one of the routes after that. And then to be let down after you got another one straight after. You ran into the next patch of grass after catching it. Being like so chuffed. Be like, I've just caught a legendary, I can't believe this. It's the best day ever. And then the next patch of grass, another Zangoose pops up. You're like, what? And it keeps happening. You're like, wait a minute. The fourth encounter, you're like, this is not a rare Pokemon. Yeah. That guy led you down the path on that one, mate. Izzy Float is a Paradox Float. I feel like it could be. Yeah. There's got to be a link there, hasn't there? I have social anxiety, so when I raise my hand in school, how is it? My palms are sweaty, knees, weak arms, a heavy mind in heels. But in my sweater already, mom's spaghetti. July spell. I hate feeling like that. You know that I always feel like the more you kind of put yourself in those situations, though, the easier it gets. You know, as uncomfortable as it is, you know. Dawn, in 50 minutes I get Gallade, Glacier, Snorunt, full odds. No way, Dawn. Well, I'm absolutely astounded, but I'm super happy that you have managed to do it. So it says 7,500 encounters. I have a 83% chance of getting a shiny type null. That is a lot. That is a lot, isn't it? Marcus, Jirachi is my favorite. Jirachi is such a good legendary. Such a good legendary. Well, mythical. One of the best. Remember back in the day when it used to be just like a flinch machine. Favorite trainer is Ben the Swimmer. Ben the Swimmer. Rate my Cynthia team for the 7th Scarlet playthrough. Spiritomb, Lucario, Garchomp, Palafin, Arboliva, and Baxcalibur. They definitely feel like Cynthia Pokemon, don't they? Even the Arboliva feels like it fits on there perfectly. I love it. I love it, Adam. That's great. Really good job. Trainer on Route 114 has both Zangoose and Seviper. Both legendary Pokemon. I was on cloud 9 and my older brother broke the news to me that Zangoose is bogus. And now I'm hunting the shiny to get my revenge. I hope you get that shiny really soon. Are you working on it tonight, Riley? Check out the super rare never before seen fish that completely made of gold. It's worth at least 5 million. And that's giving it away. Ken, yeah. 5 million polka dollars. Only 5 million polka dollars. Made my own custom Reggies and they are the coolest. They made a water, fire, grass, bug, poison, ground, psychic, ghost, and fairy. That sounds awesome, Cosmics. That's what we need in the games as well. Not only like the evolution, like new evolutions are the ones that they were kind of missing, but also it'd be great to see additional Reggies added. I love the Reggies. They're such cool Pokemon. And it would make so much sense for them to add other ones. Now they've introduced Regieleki, Regidrago. I feel like it opens a door for them to keep adding to that kind of collection of Pokemon. I hope they do a raid event for the Reggies in Scarlet and Violet. It would be nice to see them kind of make an appearance in raids at some point. I'll try to get the 3-starter shiny on Hot Gold. So here comes a question. When do I have full odds on the starter in this game? So be like around over 2,000 resets, I think, is around when you would be, like, if you're checking the 3 at once. Can't remember the exact number, but it's like 1 in 2,000. So it's around that 2,000 check that you would have like kind of at full odds for them. Because it's 3 at a time. Currently grinding Zand, Goose and Swabbly on route 114. 6,400 random encounters so far. That is so many. That's what I've got to come in this shiny Oni Nuzlocke playthrough that I've decided to do. And we haven't even got the shiny starter yet, Riley. I just keep thinking at least the Gyarados is going to be... At least the Gyarados is going to be an easy one. The Gyarados will be fine. Moise was trying to get a Safari Ball to get Venusaur. I was using the item printer for so long until I caught a Pokemon. And I got it as a Pokédex reward. Oh, nice. That's a nice way to kind of get it. Yeah, the item printer... I always felt like with the item printer, it's really good. But when you get the Pokeball Lotto, it seemed to always spit out the apricot balls that I wasn't really looking for. You end up with like loads of heavy balls. And I'm just looking for a fast ball. Yeah. But nice to get it as a Pokédex reward. Always a bonus. How rare is shiny Goldingo? I did 1 Goldingo raid during the event and got it. Wow, it's 1 in 4,096 odds of getting it in the raid because there's nothing that increases or reduces the rates with the shiny. So really rare raid to do. And because it's like in the raids that doesn't sparkle when you first go into the raid, it makes it even more difficult to spot, especially because that shiny is obscurely hidden as well. Congrats on getting it. It's a super nice shiny. Really nice shiny. I really wish I'd been able to kind of pick one up myself. Off to get Adam, off to get some sleep now. Work 6 to 8 a.m. Thanks for the Flutter Mail bill. Adam, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. It's been awesome just hanging out and chatting tonight with you. Hopefully you get some good rest, mate, and have a good day tomorrow. And hopefully I'll see you on a stream later in the week, mate. Dylan, currently shiny hunting. I'm Bliss Custom Channel Jirachi event. DEOXYS next. Nice, mate. I love all of those events that I really need to try and grab some of those. They're really cool. I can't believe it just created so many of them as well. DEOXYS hunt looks good as well. Like the DLC packs basically for the older games. Did you see their new video that they put up? About the using glitches instead of using like traditional methods to create Rizzo's team. Such a good video. Recommend anyone to go and watch it. It's really interesting to just look at the time saved between the two, just the comparison between them. Great content though. God, I wish I had heavy balls. Forgot to dupe them. Still depressed. Which ones did you manage to get lots of, Lexi? Yeah, I really didn't take advantage of that. The dupe glitch as much as I should have. Finally managed to hunt for shiny Roaring Moon. Took way too long and caught it in 15 seconds before the shiny sound was expired. Johnny, that's awesome, mate. I'm pleased you managed to get it. I had trouble getting Roaring Moon when I was trying to get a shiny one. It took ages to spawn in. It's so worth it though when it does. It's a great shiny. Do you prefer the shiny or non-shiny? Hope we get Pokegear again. I love the Pokemon radio. That would be great to see. Maybe we do, you know, because if you go into the club room, there's a radio in there, isn't there? And you can change the channels on it to have whatever music you want in the club room. You got to pay for the different. I think you got to pay for the upgrades so you can get all the different channels and stuff. But it's a really cool feature. Maybe that's like a nod to it coming back in future games. Killmaster, thank you so much for the good luck, and I hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Great to see you tonight. Thanks so much for hopping in and joining the stream. Someone called raids in Scarlet and Violet are 1 in 4,106 or something like that, but it's not a regular. Oh, that's weird. They're not regular ones. Like, they're just not the standard shiny rates like everything else has. It's so weird. Scott S9 Vibe, how are you doing, mate? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hopefully be able to catch Diancie. Super and Volcanium and Legend ZA, you've got to think we're going to be able to catch those in ZA. Like you would hope so. It'd be nice if we can get them. I just hope they're not shiny locked like they were in Legends Arceus, you know. Nilo going. Nilo, well mate, gotta go. Hope to see you soon and hope you'll be lucky tonight and catch at least one of them sparkling. Thanks for coming by, Nilo. Good luck with the rest of the builds that you're putting together, and I hope you manage to get a little bit of rest up in between, mate. But thanks so much for coming by the stream tonight, and I'll catch you hopefully on the next one, mate. XR Million, if you want shiny Jirachi, definitely go for the shiny channel Jirachi and RNG abuse it. You will save hundreds of hours, yeah. Because that initial, like the actual hunt for it, I don't know if I could do that. I duped 60 to 80 of them all. Somehow forgot heavy balls despite it being one of my faves. That is so frustrating. I've got a few. If Lexi, if you need some, I can send you some over. I'm happy to do it as well. So just let me know. Johnny, shiny Rowan Moon is just like shiny Mega Mints. No, I love Salad Mints. That's very true. Never got shiny Gimme Ghoul or Goldingo from the raid event. They might repeat it again, maybe. I would like to get it and just have it on my Violet to chip away at and just try and get eventually. Yesterday I got all 3 from the giveaway videos done by Brasscoin. Nice. 100 likes, come on team. This is the best chat out there. Proud of you all, a like, and those who will like. Thank you so much for all the likes tonight, chat. And thank you. Where are we at? Where are we at? Let's see. Wow, 100 likes. There we go. Thank you so much, everyone. You're amazing, chat. You crush the goal every time we set it, so thank you so much. 448 resets. I'll be 500, I'm sure. If it's on 500 Cosmic, that'll be amazing to see it shine then. Shiny Lock and Legends was a bad move in Nintendo's part. Yeah, Bug. Couldn't agree more with you, mate. It's a terrible move. So sad. Alright, man, gotta go. Good luck on the hunt. Hope you get them both and possibly both at the same time. Retro Strike, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. It's been awesome hanging out, and you have a great rest of your evening. And I'll hopefully catch you on another stream very soon, my friend. But take care of yourself. Bryce, how are you doing? I hope you've had a good day, mate. And thanks so much for hopping in and joining us tonight. You might have come at a good time. You might see the shiny DEOXYS or Arceus happen soon, maybe. No promises, but it might happen. How'd you get DEOXYS in leaf green? Here are how I got it. I'm playing on this little device here, so it's a GB operator. I don't know if you know what this is, but it's basically can play all of the Game Boy and Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games on your PC. But there's a way to inject the event, because it was only a Japanese exclusive event for Leaf Green, Hog, and Fire Red. So there's a way to inject it onto these games, so you can actually access the event once you've unlocked the Sevi Islands and stuff like that in the game. So that's basically how we've got access to it. That helps explain it a little bit. The Terror Raid event for Shiny Gimme Ghoul was bad because the Shiny Raid was the same. Yeah. And the worst thing was, Philip, that they advertised it as you can now get shiny chest form Gimme Ghoul and Scarlet and Violet. And when you saw that, everyone was like, oh my god, we're going to be able to get like increased shiny rates for it. And it's like, nah, they're all the same as before. But good luck trainers trying to find it. Yeah, it was a bit of a sail you down the river one. How'd you get 975 Arceus and 1,284 DEOXYS. Nice. Bryce, I hope you're alright, mate. We're not far off either of them. Imagine if you're right. Like, imagine if you're spot on with both of them. That would be crazy. The next thing, we'd have to get you to just buy lottery tickets for everyone in chat. Since it got Arceus, I mean. Who else has been putting off beating hard ogre ousting? I don't blame you, mate. You need to do it online, I think. I don't know since they changed it if you can do it offline still. I'm presuming you maybe can. 900 for Arceus and 1300 for DEOXYS bug. Janice, how are you doing? Good evening. Best of luck for the shiny hunt. Thank you, mate. I hope you've had a great start to your week. And thanks for hopping in and joining us tonight. Endry, good to see you. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Been waiting for another video on Zia from Game Freak. Miku fan. I wonder when we'll get another update about it. I feel like we'll have maybe a little bit of a wait before we do get anything, but I think in a couple of months we should get something in the next couple of months. Twice I have blue and emerald. Unfortunately, they are fakes, mate. Oh, that is annoying. Can you still trade over to the other games though, or does it just instantly detect? I know some bootleg copies you can get them where they do send up and things to other games, but I'm not sure if all of them do. Satoru, downloading BDSP. Finally we'll be able to get Arceus. Nice. Oh, good luck with getting the... Are you gonna shiny hunt it, or are you just going straight out, just gonna grab it? She got 2 shiny Gimmighoul back then. Found one on the main save and glitched it out and completed it twice on my second switch, but not everyone can do that. That's super nice. Congrats on getting them. That's amazing. The entire event was a great joke from Game Freak. They were just trying to mess with people. Bad shiny odds. Worse than base. It's terror. It's so hard to tell if it's shiny. And when it evos, shiny is awful. Yeah, the shiny Goldingo is terrible. Could have been so much better, couldn't it? They could have just made it silver or something, just as an alternative. I don't know. Would have been the Silver Surfer. It just feels like that would have been a good call. But got 3 shiny Gimmighoul from that event. Nice, Nathan. That is awesome. Did you say Zygarde is after these 2? Yeah, Matt. I think we'll jump into the Zygarde after these, and then at least anyone that would like to get involved with that one as well can run through it with us as well, which is a lot of fun. I like doing it online with everyone. Etsy also says R4 and GBA event distribution cards. They're clearly repo, but they're convenient from what I've read from reviews. Yeah, and I think if you're not paying too much for them, it's a really good thing to just take advantage of. 100%. I wonder if there is a one for BDSP. I wonder if they've done anything for BDSP for Orc's Letter, because that would be kind of like a really useful one for players that are buying the game now that can't get access to Darkrai and Orc's Letter, which is pretty rough that you've got the game and it still feels pretty relevant, but you just can't access those events. Stop dog got ousting, got annoyed. I mean, before I haven't went back to it after they did the update for the Indigo Disc, and they stated that in that update it was a lot easier, but I've never went back to try it, but it might be. Slidingo. Bronzingo. My shiny hunter, thanks. Oh, good luck on the shiny hunt. I hope you see it shine very early on. Hope you get one of those like nice shiny hunts where it just shines in the first few resets for you. Definitely keep us up to date if you can with how the hunt is going though. I really hope you do see it. Get that Butter God appearing in your game. Like goal for tonight, Andrew, was 100. We smashed it. Well, you guys smashed it, so thank you so much to everyone that's dropped a like on the stream tonight. It's been really awesome of you all. Rose Gold would have been a nice for Gimmighoul. Yeah, that would have been actually really cool. Yeah. Instead of just changing the eyes. That was definitely a 7 o'clock Friday night decision that had to be made. And last orders was at like 7:10. And those guys were running out the office. They were like, "What? We need to finish this last one. The deadline's tonight." They're like, "Just change the eye color. It'll be fine. It's not going to be available shiny anyway." just like, all right, yeah, let's just run with it. Okay. Yeah. I think there was quite a few of those situations that happened consecutive Fridays in the Game Freak offices when they were doing Scarlet and Violet shinies. Thanks for a million. If I get the type null, I'll join the Zygote raids. Nice. I really hope you do get it. Made it to 100 likes. Hopefully you can push for 125 now entry. That would be amazing if we can, chat. But I'm so grateful for everything that you've dropped and supported onto the stream tonight. So thank you so much. Endry, thank you so much for becoming a latest member of the channel. Endry, so great to have you, mate, on board, and I hope you enjoy your time being a member here on the channel. Been holding Zygote on the map list as you try to join your streams. I just hope it's a bit easier to get into the raid, like when we start doing it again. I think if we get the Arceus, we could do the Zygote raid alongside the DEOXYS hunt for sure. So that might be a good one. So if the Arceus does shine, we could then tag it into this one. Simply hi, you can tell the difference. Joseph, how are you doing? There we go, that one. I did some more research on my controller, and sadly I don't think the controller can connect my Bluetooth as it does not run on batteries. It has to be connected to the dock. Huh. That is so strange. But if it's like a Bluetooth Nintendo one, you would just think, does it not have like a charging inside it, like a USB charge? Because I would have just thought that that would have been how, like, keep it plugged in, make sure it's charged up, and then once it's charged up, you should be able to do that kind of process of have it plugged in. But it should then be working, I guess. And then once it's fully charged, you should be able to just unplug it, and then the wireless functionality should kind of work. It just feels weird that it's like a Switch, official Nintendo Switch controller, wireless one, and it's not working. Lexi, I mean, with most shinies in the game, just reverse coloring them would be better than what they look like. Yeah. Like Ceruledge and Armarouge, they could have just literally swapped the colors over between them, and it would have looked so much better than what we ended up with. Doop doop, 120, let's go. Thank you so much, chat. I really appreciate all the support tonight. You've been killing it, chat. So thank you so much. That's that one. Sidui, the Unrivaled. How are we doing, mate? I hope you're well. Great to see you again. Hope you had a nice break this afternoon while we weren't on. They spent so long on the quarter of the shinies. They had to finish the last 70% in a week. Yeah. It does feel a little bit like that with some of them. Because I feel like the majority of Sword and Shield shinies were pretty good. Like, you know, even when you get to the last bits of the decks, like Dragapult was still a really good shiny. I feel like they took their time with the Sword and Shield ones. But there was a lot of, yeah, not great ones in Scarlet and Violet. I mean, alongside like a lot of Scarlet and Violet ones, there are some nice ones, but there are some very weak ones as well. Endry, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you so much for the support, as always. The game is melting again. Quick change the eye cooler and help the patches. Developers from Scarlet and Violet every day. How is Scarlet and Violet over a year old and Pokemon are still spawning inside walls? Sir Cross, I know. I have nothing. I cannot say anything to defend that. Yeah, Mousehold could have, like, yeah. Well, Baxcalibur isn't really much better either. Like, yeah, you're right. Should have our Popol in Sword. The Ganadel is a very nice shiny. One of the best Ultra Beast ones. Lexi, payment for the heavy balls. No, Lexi, no. Please contact me on Discord. We'll sort a time out what's convenient for you, and I'll send you a bunch of them. You honestly really didn't need to do that, but thank you so much for the super chat. Really way too kind, but I honestly offered them up for nothing. So, but I really appreciate the support, and thank you so much. But honestly, if I offer anything like that in the future, don't feel like you need to send anything. I hope I don't sound ungrateful. I am so grateful. So thank you so much. But definitely hit me up on Discord. I'll work out some time and I'll trade you those heavy balls over. Send a few extra over as well, on top of what I was doing. No, but please message me on Discord. We'll sort getting them out to you, because I got loads of heavy balls and I probably won't use them all. I do like them, but I've got way more than I'll use. If in BDSP I didn't shiny hunt Darkrai but caught it, am I guessing I can't make a new game stage and hunt it again? I wonder if you could do it on another could you do it on another profile? No, I don't think on another profile, because then you would still have to, yeah, so that wouldn't work, I don't think. I'm not sure about a new save, because it feels like you wouldn't have that gift for that new game, because that's a new save file, so probably not. No, I don't think it would work like that, which is really frustrating. Did you get Orc's letter as well when you did it? I just want to think if it was a new profile, but it would be a new save again, so it feels like you would have to get the mystery gift again down onto that new save file. But I got Selby at perfect odds at 8,192 encounters. No, right on that number. Both point polls together at like 6k. Wow. VX of a million. That is crazy that you got the Celebi on exact odds. That's madness. Like right on the button as well. Congrats on getting it. It's such a nice shiny. Would have been cool that this Charizard was a mega. Get some more hype for the Legends here. That would have been really cool to see. Could you imagine if they were like, oh yeah, the Charizard's now a mega Charizard? How crazy would everyone go? Just be like, no, what? Speaking of some of those nations, where is Shiny God of War? They dropped like $120. Haven't seen them since. I know, me either. I was hoping to see them back in. They were so generous last week. I still can't believe it now. But wherever they are, if they're watching or not, I hope they're doing well. And yeah, it'd be nice to see them again. That would have been the best thing ever. Yeah, would have been so good. Mega Charizard popping up in Scarlet and Violet. I guess the Terraform would kind of be like if it looked similar to like Mega Charizard as well. Could maybe have that link to the Mightiest Mark and Mega Evolution somehow. I don't know. As proof of a living in Darla after you slagged it off. Sent you a gift from the local park on Pogo. Rich, I appreciate it, mate. I'm never gonna live that down, am I? Literally just pulled that out of my head because it was like just somewhere I know, because there's people I know from there. I'm like, I can't believe it. Oh, Rich, again, I still feel bad about it now, so I'm just gonna say sorry. Randomly been hearing this idea of catacombs in ZA. Yes, mate. Wait, there, we haven't got the encounter. There we go. Yeah, the catacombs. Imagine a descending dungeon level beneath the city. Would be interesting to see something like New Worlds as you branch lower down. I think that would like make sense as well. You know, everyone, like, there's quite a few people that are worried that it's all in one city as well. That's definitely a way to like expand the areas that we can go and explore, especially if those areas as well. I think Matt on his channel was talking about it. About the catacombs, and then maybe that's a place where you can encounter all these different Pokemon, and the deeper you go down into the different areas of the catacombs, the different Pokemon appear and stuff like that, and at the bottom is where Zygarde could reside. And it would also make sense as well for Volcanion to be in those catacombs as well, I think, from the lore that we got from Volcanion. So you might be able to get Volcanion down there. I would love to see something like that, though. I think it would be really cool because we know Zygarde lives in caves, so it just feels like it's just, yeah. Like I say, if it's all in Lumiose City, then I guess beneath Lumiose City as well. There's a good comment on one of my videos because there is, like, even in Paris, if you look for references, there's the, I can't remember what the Opera House is called in Paris, but it's basically beneath the Opera House is a big, well, they kind of refer to it as a lake and lagoon, but it's, I don't know how big it is, but it's what inspired the Phantom of the Opera story. So there are big, like, areas of water underneath Paris as well, so they could even use that as some sort of reference to have water Pokemon residing under there as well, so they're not just, you know, in the lake around the, or the river, whatever runs around Lumiose that they've got, where we saw the Staryu and the Gyarados in the trailer. Guess I'm gonna grind some BBQ points to unlock the starters in the last 2 biomes that I need, but good luck with those. It's so much easier if you can find some people to do it online. I don't know if you can hop on with anyone else that might be doing the same. Definitely worth asking around. Create a union circle. It is VX on Million. It is the Opera Garnia. That is the one. Yeah. And underneath it, there's like that's supposedly what I was reading anyway, was the inspiration for Phantom of the Opera because of the big water, like lake lagoon that's beneath that building. That's that. That's that. I think you've been trying since I've gotten it. Was able to go to a friend and did like 50 more resets, and it dropped on the 45th, which is exactly 8,192 on like type null. Wow, that's amazing. Joseph, it does not have a USB charge. It is not a wireless controller, only has a micro USB port and the audio jack. User manual says nothing about charging. So it's just a direct plug-in one. Okay. Sorry, mate. I thought it was a wireless one. Cosmic, I'm not taking a break from shiny hunting. I don't blame you, my friend. When you come back to it, though, that's when the magic will happen. That's when that Registeel will pop up. You'll get it. I hope so, anyway. These EV outbreak resets aren't going well. I get a Ghastly again. The switch is going out the window. Well, I hope you get some better luck with the next one, mate. Charizard gets a separate 4th evolution with a corresponding Z Mega Evo. Because why not? It'd be great if it does, wouldn't it? The Z Mega Stone. I really hope it does. That's shiny Trico number 3 caught in one sandwich. Turns out that it was my last grass shiny to catch in Scarlet and Violet. Wow, Lexi, really? That's amazing. Congrats, my friend. The grind has been real, but it is slowly coming together. Because, yeah, it might be the Opera Garnier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. Daylight savings time is screwing up my sleep schedule. Ronan, I can relate to that, mate. I hope it doesn't take too long to kind of get back into the routine with things. Want to come with me to Lundres? A single man cannot soft reset as much as you can without a single shiny. Mate, we've done a lot of resets today, haven't we? You're all good. I still have receipts, so I might return it. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea, Joseph, because I always feel like having the wireless ones are just just so much better. You're not tied to the system then, you know? You've got a bit more freedom. If you can return it, it might be worth it. If it wasn't like what you were expecting it to be as well, I feel like that's totally fair. DJ Webb, thank you so much for the subscribe. Hope if you're joining us tonight, I hope you enjoy the stream. You're a Pokemon. Thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. I hope you're doing well and having a great start to your week. And Marco, thank you so much for the subscribe as well. I've been saying it before. but shiny hunting only smacks from October to November to March. This type null feels way worse than my 5 times over odds Reggie Rock, and I don't know why. What are the resets like between checks for the type null? It's never a hunt I've ever done before. Scotty, how are you doing, mate? I hope you're well and having a great evening. Great to see you again. I can catch the stream now, back at my own shiny hunt. Good luck, hope we both see shiny ASP. Also, did you get the shiny starter yet? No, mate, we got nothing shine earlier on. It was pretty brutal, so we will be continuing with that Nuzlocke shiny Oni run. We'll be doing that Wednesday, so I just have to hope on Wednesday when we continue it, we have to see something sparkle that day. We are getting deep into the weeds with that shiny hunt right now, but it'll be so worth it when we get it. It would be nice to get one of those crazy moments where we get like both shinies. I think it would be nice to keep on with the version that we don't get the shiny in and just keep resetting in that one until we get a shiny there, and then trade it over to the main copy that we're kind of playing with. Lexi, 17 shinies to go until a full living dex of Scarlet and Violet, except those 3 starter eggs hunts. Wow, that is amazing, mate. That is so good. I hope you have a lot of luck with those remaining 17 that you need, and they don't take too long to get. Thought of doing Masuda for the starters makes me very unmotivated. Yeah, I've still got to do. I've still got like boxes of eggs that I need to hatch for Sprigatito. I haven't went back to them in a while, but I do need to do those. And if I commit to the living dex as well, which I'm feeling like I might do, then I'm gonna have to get 3 of them, which is pretty brutal. Depends on the method I'm doing. The shortest one at 15 to 20 seconds. So that's not actually too bad at all. You have to fill every spot of your boxes in Ultra Sun and Moon, and the Aether Lady will then give you a Mon and not Pony. But at the foundation, so that's not too bad at all. I mean, the setup for it's pretty brutal, but it's probably worth it in the overall to get that kind of reset method for it, which is pretty nice. The Totodile outbreak can kiss my Arceus though. Yeah, not a fun one. Although when you eventually get the outbreak, it shouldn't be too bad to get 3 of them, because knocking the 60 out and then you've got it's just going to be a matter of time with the sandwiches. That one might not be too bad. That's too annoying for you. The one in Sun and Moon is fairly short too. Don't do the one in Ultra Sun and Moon where you get it on Pony though. Yeah, that would be pretty long, I feel. Tyrone, Lucario outbreak. Do it. Do it. Lucario is such a great shiny. Sick. Thank you, mate. Be nice to get it. It would be. Do you know when you won't be able to trade anymore in the 3DS games? John, they haven't announced a specific date yet for when Bank and Transporter and stuff like that is closing down. So I'd presume we'll probably get an announcement early this year. I'd imagine soon. If they're closing it, like, I reckon we'll get a good amount of notice. So I would have thought we'll get at least a month to maybe 3 months notice when it would close. So we should have a better idea. But the longer the year goes on, because I can't imagine them saying, put an announcement out, it's going to shut next week. You know, I feel like they're going to give people a good amount of time. They kind of understand the situation that people want to trade Pokemon up. I mean, they've already put the notice up saying it will be shutting at some point this year and saying to trade Pokemon up. to the newer games, to Pokemon Home, while you've got the opportunity. But I still feel like they're going to give plenty of notice when the date's kind of imminent, when we know it's like only a few months away. So, but nothing as of yet, at least. Total shiny hunt was the most painful for me, Matt. I think it's harder getting the outbreak than it is getting the actual shiny. I reset for over 350 days for the total outbreak. Level 3 water type language active. That is brutal. Scuddy, I have no Masuda method. The starters, it was grueling for sure. Still need 2 Sprigatito and a Quaxley. Also will do for Spiritomb and the Violet exclusive. Not looking forward to doing it. But yeah, the Spiritomb as well. Yeah, that's gonna be. I hope they're nice and easy hunts for you, and you manage to get all the ones that you need very quickly. They gotta go to bed. Long day ahead tomorrow, but got a little look on the hunt. See you the next stream. Professor Oak, thank you so much for hanging out today. It's been awesome hanging out with you throughout both streams today. Get some good rest, mate. Definitely deserve it, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow, and it's a nice and easy one, not too grueling for you, mate. But yeah, rest up well, and I'll see you on the next one, my friend. Hope they leave it up until next gen. I mean, that would be really nice if they do that. I think it would be nice if they just left it active until, you know, if their end goal is to port over the classic games to the Switch or the Switch 2, it'd be kind of nice just to leave them active until those games are ported over, and then be like, okay, now we're going to close it with the introduction of the classic collection on the eShop or whatever. So you can get them on the Switch if you want them, but unfortunately they're not going to be available any longer to port up, use and bank from the older games. I think that would be a good way to do it. Have lots of Pokemon to bank over, but need more home boxes. I need to really sort. I think my biggest problem is like sorting out Pokemon Home. But yeah, I've got so much I need to actually trade up. It's like a bit overwhelming to think about, and I just keep like putting it off and thinking, I'll do it next week, or do it 2 weeks after, or do it 3 weeks after, or then we are here and I still haven't done any of it. Kevin, I really hope they create a permanent offline way to bring Pokemon from 3DS to Switch when bank closes, but that's probably wishful thinking. That'd be nice if they did, Kevin, wouldn't it? I mean, just having a way to be able to port them up. They just need something like really simple, where I think if you look at like the DS Lite or the original DS console, where you could play the GBA games in that system, just slot them in and then just port them up that way to the newer ones. Kind of nice to have a facility like that. Like even an extension where you could just buy it for like your Switch dock or something like that, where you could say for like the next Switch. Might not be able to, like, it would be if they had a DS slot on that would be amazing. You could just plug it in and port everything up. Might not be able to play the games, but saying if they had a Switch, like a slot there for those cartridges, it feels like just let us play them on the Switch anyway. But yeah, they could do an adapter or something like that, I guess. But I feel a little bit like you on that, where it'll probably be a little bit wishful thinking on that. They cut off the 3DS store in April. Yeah, the store got cut off, but the online services for bank and transport are going to stay available until, well, further notice, really. What they've said, they've said they'll state when they go down, Bryce, but we have no idea when that happens. So yeah, April 5th through the 7th distribution, Marco Silva's Iron Hands as per Selby. The next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet distribution has been announced. This event is to be given International Champions stream on the 4th of April. That is correct, Sergio. Thank you so much for the information, because yes, during EUIC, when that is going live, it'll be on the Friday that event will go up, which should be the 4th, I think. So when the tournament starts, the broadcast normally goes live. It'll normally be like 5 minutes into the broadcast, and you will have the code there. So make sure to grab it. Iron Hands. It's going to be the first time they're doing a mystery gift for a Paradox Pokemon, which is pretty cool. At least I think it is the first time they're doing it for a Paradox Pokemon. Rose, thank you so much for coming by the stream tonight. It's been awesome hanging with you, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will hopefully catch you on a stream again very soon. But take care of yourself, Rose, and again, thanks for coming out tonight. Cicada, I'm still waiting on that home cleanup stream. Yeah, that would probably be longer than what we've been shiny hunting, I swear. Right, what are we going to take this to tonight? El Pokemon, how are we doing? I hope you're well. Right, let's take the Arceus to 880. We'll not put a number on the DEOXYS because it's just so much quicker to go through them. And then we'll wrap up. Maybe we get it in 5 more resets. I hope we do. For home boxes, just do 1 a day or 3 a week. Something like that. We'll slowly get organized. Yeah, I did make a start on it recently. But I've never really went back to it after the Indigo Disc. But I do need to start. I think before Zia comes out, I think that's like something I need to get done. Be traveling that weekend. Danny, if you want, I will grab you one in my Pokemon Scarlet copy and then trade it to you. So I'll grab one both on my Scarlet and Violet when I'm there at the event. So if you'd like, just let me know. If you want a Tony Lee and you could have a distribution for a Pokemon, what would you pick? Oh, it'd have to be a shiny. Have to be a shiny. That's why I always try. Like now, I'd always, if I went to a tournament, I'd make sure that my team was always shiny Pokemon, especially the big events, because you know if you win, then one of your team will get selected. What would I pick? I would make it really awkward for Pokemon where they didn't have any other option than one of the Ruin Legendary Pokemons. Like they couldn't do any of the other ones. I'd like repeat all like whatever the shinies had been before. Make sure they were all on my team, and the only one that was an odd one out would be the Chen Power, something like that. So it was like they have to give it out or repeat a previous old mystery gift, which I know they wouldn't want to do. They heard me saying this. I don't know. I think like something like it would have to be a banger shiny, wouldn't it? It'd have to be a really good one. Something that's capable of winning in this current format. We can't. Well, shiny, yeah, shiny Raging Bolt's locked, so we wouldn't get away with that one. Maybe Registeel, you know. I've really enjoyed using Registeel this format, so that would be a really cool one to do. And it's a legendary as well. Would they give out a shiny legendary though as a mystery gift? People will go nuts for that. That would be a cool. Actually, that's what I would go for. I'd go for shiny Registeel, I think. At the moment, in this current format, that's what I would go for sure. What about you, Riley? What would you pick in this current regulation format? Imagine if it was the next reg and when we get like the actual legendaries in. Then I would probably go for something like Rayquaza. I think that would be a good one. Don't want to sound like a broken record, but if you hadn't seen the shiny on YouTube, I wouldn't believe that it exists. Which one? The DEOXYS or the Arceus, or both of them? No, I'm with you. Yeah. On both of them, I agree with you. It's the first global release of a Paradox. Japan has been doing Paradox special distribution, but only in Japan. Yeah, that was like through the Korokoro magazine, wasn't it, John? Where they were doing like a bit of a code release for them. But it'll be the first one that we get in a Cherish Ball, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so it's a really cool event. Right, there we go. There's that one. Okay. Last one for the Arceus. Danny, for the probably Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur would be a very cool one. And you know, I think if we'd had Gabriel Agati win over Paul Chua last year, we would have had probably the Baxcalibur there instead of the shiny Arcanine that we got from Paul's team, because Paul won it. Yeah. Mine would be the Ribbon Master Shiny Shadow Sneasel from Colosseum. It has Fake Out, Icy Wind plus Inner Focus ability, so it's not impossible. That would be wild. Could you imagine giving that out as one of the mystery gifts? That would be crazy. Did you get the Blaine's giveaways this weekend? He's giving out Shiny Darkrai, Arceus, Hooper, Diancie, Volcanion, and more. I didn't, Sergio. No. No, mate. I don't really normally catch many of those. I don't really have much time to jump in to catch any of them. How about yourself? Right, let's see. Is this last Arceus going to be the shiny one? We know the DEOXYS isn't, but that's fine. Oh, we got to go DEOXYS. We got to go to 337 for tonight, just for the giggles. Now I'm trying to pick up 3 Galarian birds from KevDog, and got the Zarude Data earlier today. Nice, mate. All very nice gifts to grab. Be nice if they had a shiny event Kubfu. That would be super nice. I would love to see something like that. No shiny for the Arceus, but let's try one more. Oh, we're trying to finish these off. Let's go for one more. Another type null, but I understand the feeling. Yeah, the type null. Yeah, I would agree with you, because it's like, it's such an obscure one that you would think is going to be shiny locked. Still proud of my Water Terror Excalibur beating 7-star Hisuian Typhlosion. Ronan, you should be. It's an awesome build. I love that shiny Arcanine. Sudden Shield right now. Nice, Danny. Transferred it over. That's cool. Yeah, it's a cool. Some of the mystery gifts that they do, they do some really good ones. Thought you got Arceus not long ago. No, mate, I've never got the shiny Arceus. We did the hunt, but we kind of abandoned it because of other things going on. But we have come back to it tonight. Right, last one for both tonight. This is for this and this. So, nothing for the DEOXYS. Can we get it with the Arceus? Come on, Arceus. Be shiny. Let down again. Alright, chat. We will come back to this one. We're getting pretty deep with the resets. We still got a long way to go with the Arceus, but getting through the resets for the DEOXYS as well, so that's not too bad. We'll be back with this on Wednesday night, so if you're around on Wednesday, it'd be great to see you come out, join us again, and we can catch up on everything that's been happening between now and then. But thank you so much to everyone that's come out. It's been awesome hanging out with you all. Very blessed to have you all join the stream tonight, and very fortunate to have such a great community like yourselves. Thank you so much for hitting the like goals and everything like that we set at the start. And we'll be back with the Heart Gold, Soul Silver hunt on Wednesday morning as well. So if you're around for that one, it'd be great to see you then. And we might get a shiny one of these streams. We might. It feels like the drought has to come to an end at some point. Wednesday is the day for it. But I will say bye now. Have a great rest of your evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever time of day it is. More importantly, though, friends, take care of yourselves. And that is the most important thing of all. Take care. And I will see you all on the next stream. So take care. And until then, friends, bye-bye.